Imagine this. It's 2025, and the world feels more chaotic than ever. Your phone buzzes every minute. Social media demands your attention. Emails pile up faster than you can reply. Deadlines loom, and amidst all this, you feel like you're losing grip, not just on your schedule, but on your peace of mind. Does this sound familiar? Here's a question for you. What if you could press pause on all this chaos? Even for a moment, what if there was a way to step off the spinning wheel of modern life and reclaim control over your mind, your time, and your focus? In today's video, we're diving deep into ancient Buddhist wisdom, principles that have stood the test of time, and uncovering how they can guide us through the noise of 2025. These teachings are not abstract philosophy. They're practical tools, perfectly tailored for the modern world. Whether you're juggling a demanding career, navigating personal relationships, or simply trying to find a moment to breathe, these insights have the power to transform your approach to life. But here's the real catch. The secret isn't just in what these teachings say, it's in how you apply them. That's why I'll not only share the timeless lessons of Buddhist mindfulness and focus, but also guide you on how to use them in your daily routine. Imagine starting your day with clarity, tackling your tasks with intention, and ending it with a sense of accomplishment and calm. And here's why you need to stick with me until the very end. I'll be revealing a surprising yet simple exercise, one that Buddhist monks have practiced for centuries to cultivate laser-sharp focus and unshakable inner peace. This technique can be done anywhere, anytime, and it takes less than 5 minutes. Yes, just 5 minutes to change the course of your entire day. Still not convinced? Think about this. Every minute you spend drowning in distractions is a minute stolen from your goals, your happiness, and your potential. This video isn't just about surviving 2025, it's about thriving in it, using wisdom that's more relevant now than ever. So, take a deep breath, settle in, and get ready to uncover the tools you need to reclaim your focus and find your center in a world that's constantly pulling you in 1,000 directions. By the end of this video, you'll not only see the chaos differently, you'll know exactly how to rise above it. Let's begin. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal transformation, shaping how we navigate life's complexities. Without it, individuals often drift aimlessly, reacting impulsively to external pressures rather than acting in alignment with their true selves. In Buddhism, self-awareness is cultivated through mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. This clarity enables us to better understand who we are and what genuinely matters. A classic Buddhist tale illustrates the profound power of self-awareness. A young monk, eager for enlightenment, found himself plagued by constant distractions and frustrations. His teacher instructed him to sit quietly and observe his thoughts. Initially, the task seemed insurmountable. His mind raced, leaping from one thought to another. However, as the monk practiced, he began to notice patterns in his thinking. He realized how often emotions like fear, anger, and doubt controlled his actions. Through this awareness, he learned to let go of these emotions, gradually achieving a sense of peace and clarity that brought him closer to enlightenment. This story conveys a universal truth. Self-awareness does not eliminate life's challenges, but equips us to face them with wisdom and grace. It is the key to understanding ourselves and making conscious choices that reflect our values. To develop self-awareness, 2 practical techniques can be especially transformative. 1. Daily journaling. Dedicate a few minutes each day to write about your emotions, recurring thoughts, and behaviors. Focus on identifying triggers that provoke negative reactions, such as anger or insecurity. For example, if a conversation left you feeling upset, analyze why it affected you. Was it due to unmet expectations, fear of rejection, or feelings of inadequacy? Journaling provides a structured way to process emotions and uncover deeper insights about yourself, fostering growth and self-understanding. 2. Mindful meditation. Start with a brief 5-minute session. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently return your focus to your breathing. Over time, This practice trains your mind to notice distractions and refocus, building mental clarity and inner calm. Self-awareness isn't limited to monks or spiritual seekers. It's a vital skill for leaders, innovators, and anyone striving for excellence. Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, exemplifies this. Upon assuming leadership, Nadella emphasized empathy and self-awareness, reshaping Microsoft's culture into one that thrives on collaboration and innovation. Similarly, former U.S. President Barack Obama, known for his composure, regularly engaged in journaling and introspection. This habit enabled him to make thoughtful decisions and maintain focus under intense pressure. The importance of self-awareness extends far beyond personal growth. It enhances relationships, strengthens professional success, and boosts overall well-being. By understanding your emotional patterns and aligning them with your values, you can make authentic and confident decisions. Self-awareness is not a one-time achievement, but an ongoing process of learning and growth. Through consistent practices like journaling and mindfulness, you can step away from life's relentless pace and reconnect with your inner truth. This clarity becomes a beacon, guiding you toward a life of purpose, resilience, and peace. Purpose provides direction and energy to life, anchoring individuals to something greater than themselves. It goes beyond short-term goals, offering the motivation needed to navigate challenges and persist in the face of adversity. Purpose isn't something stumbled upon by chance. Rather, it emerges through reflection and lived experience, revealing what truly matters to us. A powerful example of discovering purpose is the story of a corporate executive who, despite achieving success by conventional standards, felt an unshakable sense of unfulfillment. After decades in the business world, he made the bold decision to leave his high-paying job and dedicate his life to teaching underprivileged children. The transition was daunting. He exchanged luxury and societal status for a modest lifestyle. However, as he witnessed the transformative impact of education on his students, he experienced an unprecedented sense of fulfillment. For the first time, his work aligned with his core values, making a meaningful difference in the lives of others. This story underscores an essential truth. Purpose is often rooted in service and connection. While his corporate accomplishments were significant, they felt hollow because they were disconnected from his deeper motivations. By realigning his actions with his values, he discovered a sense of meaning that transcended material success. Finding purpose begins with intentional reflection. A practical method to explore this is through values identification, an exercise designed to uncover what truly drives you. Start by listing your core values, principles like creativity, family, freedom, or service. Narrow the list to 3 to 5 that feel most integral to who you are. Then, examine your daily actions. Are they aligned with these values? For instance, if community is one of your core values, reflect on whether your current lifestyle fosters meaningful connections. Finally, define your why. Consider what motivates you to wake up each morning. What compels you to keep going, even in the face of obstacles? These reflections often reveal the underlying motivations that form the foundation of your purpose. The power of purpose becomes evident in individuals who align their lives with it. Oprah Winfrey, for example, built her career around empowering others. Her early experiences of overcoming adversity instilled a profound desire to uplift those facing similar challenges. Through her media empire and philanthropic work, Oprah has maintained a clear and unwavering purpose: to inspire and create opportunities for others. Likewise, Elon Musk's relentless pursuit of innovation stems from his vision of securing humanity's future. Whether through Tesla's electric vehicles or SpaceX's advancements in space exploration, his actions are driven by the overarching purpose of solving humanity's existential challenges. This clarity fuels his determination, even in the face of widespread skepticism and adversity. Purpose not only enriches personal well-being, but also contributes to the greater good. It fosters resilience, enabling individuals to persevere through setbacks while maintaining focus on their long-term goals. Research consistently shows that those with a strong sense of purpose experience higher levels of happiness, health, and longevity. To uncover your purpose, start by reflecting on moments when you felt most alive or fulfilled. Were you helping others, creating something new, or cherishing the present with loved ones? These moments often hold key insights into what truly matters to you. By aligning your actions with your values, you can craft a life that is not only meaningful, but also impactful, empowering you to make a difference in the world while staying true to your authentic self. Detachment is the practice of separating one's self-worth from external validation and material possessions, allowing individuals to prioritize inner peace and authentic values over fleeting approval or societal expectations. It is not apathy or indifference, but a balanced engagement with the world without being controlled by its demands or judgments. A story that illustrates this concept is the tale of the cracked jar. In a small village, a woman carried water daily in 2 jars. One jar was flawless, while the other had a crack that caused it to leak water along the path. Embarrassed by its imperfection, the cracked jar apologized to the woman for its perceived failure. She smiled warmly and pointed to the flowers blooming along the path where the water had leaked. The jar's flaw, which it saw as a defect, had nurtured life and beauty without even realizing it. This simple yet profound story highlights the futility of striving for perfection or seeking constant validation. Much like the cracked jar, people often undervalue themselves when judged by superficial or external standards. However, by practicing detachment from these judgments, they can recognize their inherent worth and the unexpected blessings their imperfections bring to the world. In today's hyper-connected society, the challenge of seeking approval has become more pervasive than ever. Social media amplifies this issue by transforming likes, comments, and follower counts into perceived indicators of personal value. This endless feedback loop often traps individuals in cycles of comparison and external affirmation, leaving them anxious, insecure, and emotionally depleted. Even high-profile figures face these struggles. Meghan Markle, for instance, has candidly shared how relentless public scrutiny and media criticism affected her mental health. Her decision to step back from royal duties was a powerful act of detachment, prioritizing her peace and authenticity over fulfilling societal expectations. This example underscores the importance of reclaiming one's narrative by stepping away from sources of undue pressure and judgment. Detachment can be cultivated through intentional practices that help individuals regain control over their mental space and focus on inner peace. Setting boundaries, particularly in the realm of social media, is an effective way to start. Begin by limiting screen time to prevent mindless scrolling and use apps to track and regulate usage. Curate your feed by following accounts that inspire or educate while unfollowing, muting, or blocking content that fuels comparison or negativity. Before posting, pause to reflect on your intentions. Are you sharing to connect or to seek validation? Periodically, consider a digital detox to step back entirely, redirecting your energy into activities aligned with your values, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, or practicing mindfulness. The benefits of detachment are evident in the actions of prominent leaders. Barack Obama, for example, often faced intense scrutiny during his presidency, but maintained his composure by focusing on long-term goals rather than being swayed by daily criticism. This mindset allowed him to prioritize decisions he believed were best for the nation, regardless of immediate public opinion. Similarly, Jeff Bezos demonstrated detachment when he stepped down as Amazon CEO to focus on personal ventures like Blue Origin and philanthropy. This decision reflected his commitment to aligning his time with his passions and purpose rather than clinging to corporate success for its own sake. The rewards of detachment are profound, fostering emotional resilience, clarity, and authenticity. By letting go of the constant need for external validation, individuals gain the freedom to prioritize what truly matters, whether it's personal growth, meaningful relationships, or purposeful work. Ultimately, detachment is about understanding that self-worth comes from within. Just as the cracked jar's imperfection created unexpected beauty, our perceived flaws and deviations from societal norms can bring value and meaning when embraced with self-awareness and acceptance. Detachment enables us to see life through this lens, empowering us to live authentically and with a greater sense of peace. Control is about recognizing what lies within your power and letting go of the illusion that you can dictate every aspect of life. This mindset fosters emotional resilience and clarity, allowing individuals to approach challenges with focus and composure. It is not about dominating circumstances, but about mastering one's inner world. A classic story illustrates this principle. A monk was subjected to harsh insults by a passerby. Remaining composed, he simply replied, "If I do not accept your gift, to whom does it belong?" The aggressor, stunned by the response, realized that his insults had no power unless the monk chose to internalize them. This tale encapsulates the essence of control. External events or others' actions do not define us. Our responses to them do. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we maintain our inner power, regardless of external circumstances. In life, countless factors fall outside our sphere of influence, including others' opinions, natural disasters, or global events. However, within this uncontrollable expanse lies a smaller domain we can govern: our attitudes, decisions, and efforts. Misplacing energy on things outside this sphere often leads to frustration, anxiety, and burnout. A modern example is Michelle Obama. During her time as First Lady, she endured relentless public scrutiny. Instead of reacting to every criticism, she directed her energy toward initiatives she could influence, such as improving children's health and education. Her ability to focus on actionable goals illustrates the profound strength derived from understanding control. To practice this principle, start by clarifying what you can control. Begin by listing the factors causing stress or worry, such as others' opinions, past mistakes, or societal expectations. From this list, pinpoint what you can influence. For instance, while you cannot control how others react, you can control how you communicate with them. Finally, focus your energy on actionable items and let go of what you cannot change, understanding that acceptance is not resignation but empowerment. Real-life examples further highlight the power of control. Nelson Mandela, during his 27 years of imprisonment, chose to focus on his mindset and personal growth. He studied law, practiced forgiveness, and developed a vision for a unified South Africa. His ability to channel energy into what he could influence turned personal adversity into a global movement for justice. Similarly, Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, transformed the company by focusing on internal culture rather than external market forces. By fostering a growth mindset, he revitalized the organization, steering it toward innovation and success. Practicing control offers numerous benefits, including reduced stress by letting go of uncontrollable elements, increased productivity by directing energy toward meaningful efforts, emotional stability through acceptance of circumstances, and a sense of empowerment by acting within your sphere of influence. In the digital age, social media often tempts individuals to control their perceptions, leading to stress and burnout. Practicing control here means curating your interactions. While you cannot prevent negative comments, you can choose how to respond, whether to engage, ignore, or block harmful influences. Ultimately, control is about mastering oneself, not the external world. Like the monk who refused to internalize insults, focusing inward cultivates strength and calm that no external force can disturb. By channeling energy into what truly matters, individuals can live with purpose and intention, creating a life guided by inner clarity rather than external chaos. Values alignment is about ensuring that our actions, decisions, and goals reflect our deepest beliefs. Living in accordance with core values creates authenticity, reduces inner conflict, and provides a clear sense of direction. The story of an ambitious woman choosing integrity over shortcuts demonstrates how aligning with values can lead to long-term success. In the story, the woman faces a critical decision in her career. Take a shortcut that compromises her integrity or uphold her principles and risk missing out on immediate opportunities. She chooses the latter, valuing her honesty over temporary gains. While her decision initially seems to set her back, her consistent adherence to her values earns her trust, respect, and sustainable success. This story resonates with the journeys of many influential figures who have prioritized integrity. Consider Malala Yousafzai, the youngest Nobel laureate who risked her life to advocate for girls' education. Her unwavering commitment to her values, education and equality, has inspired millions globally, demonstrating the power of staying true to one's beliefs even in the face of danger. Similarly, Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, has often emphasized that integrity and honesty are non-negotiable in his business practices. His reputation as a principled leader has contributed to his enduring success and influence. These examples underline the importance of aligning actions with core values. When values guide decisions, they foster resilience, confidence, and purpose. To integrate values into daily life, the first step is identifying them. This requires self-reflection and honesty. Begin by listing the qualities or principles that matter most. Examples might include honesty, compassion, perseverance, or creativity. Reflect on moments of pride or fulfillment to uncover the values underlying those experiences. Next, evaluate whether daily actions align with these values. For instance, if integrity is a core value, consider whether your decisions at work or in relationships consistently reflect honesty and fairness. Misalignment often leads to dissatisfaction or stress. Aligning actions with values requires making deliberate choices, even when those choices are difficult or unpopular. The exercise of identifying core values and aligning daily actions can be transformative. Start by writing down 3 to 5 values that resonate most. For each value, list specific actions that embody it. For example, if kindness is a priority, commit to acts of compassion, such as helping a colleague or volunteering. Regularly review these commitments to ensure alignment. Living according to values also means being willing to reassess and adapt as circumstances evolve while staying true to fundamental principles. One modern challenge to values alignment is the influence of social media, which often pressures individuals to conform to trends or project curated versions of themselves. Staying aligned with values in this context might mean limiting time spent online, avoiding negative comparisons, or sharing content that reflects authenticity. Michelle Obama, for example, uses her platform to promote issues she deeply cares about, such as health, education, and community empowerment, rather than succumbing to superficial expectations. The benefits of values alignment are profound. It reduces cognitive dissonance, the mental discomfort of acting against one's beliefs. It fosters stronger relationships, as others are drawn to authenticity and reliability. It also provides a moral compass during times of uncertainty, offering clarity in complex situations. By making decisions rooted in values, individuals not only achieve greater personal satisfaction, but also build legacies of integrity and purpose that inspire others. Mindful focus is the art of dedicating full attention to the present moment, leading to increased clarity, efficiency, and peace. The story of a monk learning focus through a tea-drinking ritual illustrates the power of simple, intentional actions. Each step of the ritual, boiling water, pouring tea, and savoring the flavor, was performed with complete presence. By eliminating distractions and committing to the moment, the monk cultivated a deep sense of awareness. This practice underscores the value of mindfulness in an age of constant distractions and multitasking. In the modern world, influential figures like Steve Jobs exemplified the power of mindful focus. Known for his ability to zero in on the most important details, Jobs often attributed Apple's success to saying no to hundreds of ideas and focusing on a few key priorities. Similarly, tennis legend Serena Williams uses mindfulness to maintain focus during high-pressure matches, often employing techniques like deep breathing and visualization to stay present. These examples highlight that mindful focus is not just a skill for monks or mystics, but a vital tool for achieving excellence in any field. The exercise of single tasking is a practical way to develop this skill. Single tasking means giving undivided attention to one activity at a time, whether it's working on a project, having a conversation, or preparing a meal. This contrasts sharply with the common habit of juggling multiple tasks, which often leads to reduced efficiency and increased stress. By focusing on one thing, individuals can engage more deeply, produce higher quality results, and experience greater satisfaction in their work. For instance, rather than checking emails while attending a meeting, fully concentrating on the discussion can lead to better insights and stronger connections. Mindful breathing is another effective exercise for cultivating focus. It involves consciously directing attention to the rhythm of the breath, which serves as an anchor to the present moment. This practice is particularly useful during moments of stress or distraction. Begin by taking a deep breath, holding it briefly, and exhaling slowly, all while observing the sensations of the breath entering and leaving the body. Repeating this process for a few minutes can help clear the mind and restore focus. Oprah Winfrey has spoken about the role of mindful breathing in her daily routine, using it as a grounding tool during busy or challenging times. The benefits of mindful focus are profound. It enhances productivity by reducing the cognitive load associated with switching between tasks. It also improves mental well-being, as being fully present reduces anxiety about the past or future. Moreover, mindfulness strengthens relationships by fostering genuine engagement and empathy during interactions. One way to integrate mindful focus into daily life is to create rituals similar to the monk's tea-drinking practice. For example, dedicate a specific time each day to an activity like journaling, walking, or enjoying a meal without distractions. Setting boundaries, such as turning off notifications during work or limiting time on social media, can also reinforce focus. Mindful focus, much like physical fitness, requires consistent effort but yields transformative results, empowering individuals to navigate life with greater intention and clarity. Resilience is the ability to recover and grow stronger after adversity, a quality that enables individuals to face life's challenges with courage and grace. The story of a monk whose hut burns down illustrates this principle powerfully. Despite losing his home, the monk finds peace in the simplicity of starting over, seeing the disaster not as a loss, but as an opportunity to rebuild and refocus on what truly matters. This mindset highlights the transformative power of resilience, not just enduring hardship, but using it as a stepping stone for growth. In modern contexts, resilience is exemplified by influential figures such as Malala Yousafzai, who survived an assassination attempt yet emerged as a global advocate for education and human rights. Similarly, Elon Musk faced multiple business failures and personal challenges, including Tesla nearing bankruptcy, but his persistence led to groundbreaking success in multiple industries. These individuals demonstrate that resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but confronting them with determination, learning from setbacks, and continuing forward with renewed purpose. Meditation is a powerful exercise for cultivating emotional strength and resilience. Regular meditation helps individuals manage stress, regulate emotions, and develop a calmer, more centered mindset. One effective method is mindfulness meditation, where individuals focus on their breath or bodily sensations, observing their thoughts without judgment. This practice creates space between an event and one's reaction, enabling thoughtful responses rather than impulsive reactions. For instance, when faced with criticism or failure, meditation can help one pause, reflect, and approach the situation with clarity and composure. Michelle Obama has spoken about how mindfulness and meditation have helped her navigate the pressures of public life, underscoring its role in building inner strength. Another aspect of resilience involves reframing challenges as opportunities. When adversity strikes, focusing on what can be learned or gained from the experience can transform it into a source of growth. For example, Oprah Winfrey turned a difficult upbringing into a foundation for empathy and empowerment, using her struggles to connect with others and create a legacy of inspiration. This ability to find meaning in hardship is a hallmark of resilient individuals. Resilience also requires self-compassion. Acknowledging that it is okay to feel upset or discouraged allows for healing and renewal. Instead of suppressing emotions, resilient people give themselves the grace to process feelings and then move forward with greater strength. Developing this balance between emotional vulnerability and determination fosters long-term well-being and success. To build resilience in daily life, integrating meditation into your routine is a valuable starting point. Dedicate a few minutes each day to sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, and letting go of distractions. Journaling about challenges and identifying lessons learned can also enhance emotional resilience. Setting realistic goals, celebrating small victories, and seeking support from friends, mentors, or professionals further bolster this quality. Resilience is not an inherent trait, but a skill that can be developed through consistent practice and intentional choices. It transforms setbacks into opportunities, equips individuals to face uncertainty with confidence, and fosters a deeper sense of peace, even amidst life's storms. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. This mindset transforms failures into stepping stones for growth, as illustrated by the story of a struggling artist. Despite numerous rejections and harsh critiques, the artist remains committed to improvement, using each setback as an opportunity to refine skills, explore new techniques, and expand creative horizons. Over time, this persistence leads not only to mastery, but also to a deep sense of fulfillment. The story underscores that growth is not about innate talent, but about embracing challenges and learning from them. This principle is evident in the lives of many influential figures. J.K. Rowling, for example, faced multiple rejections from publishers before her Harry Potter series became a global phenomenon. Rather than giving up, she viewed rejection as feedback, continuously refining her work until it resonated with readers. Similarly, Michael Jordan, often regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." These examples highlight how a growth mindset fosters resilience, creativity, and the courage to keep striving. One effective exercise for cultivating a growth mindset is daily reflection on lessons from challenges. At the end of each day, individuals can take a few moments to identify obstacles they faced, how they responded, and what they learned. This practice shifts the focus from frustration to growth, helping to reframe difficulties as valuable experiences. For instance, if someone struggles with a work project, reflecting on what went wrong and how to improve next time can transform the situation into an opportunity for development. This habit reinforces the idea that every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to personal and professional growth. The growth mindset also requires a willingness to step outside one's comfort zone. By attempting new things, taking calculated risks, and embracing uncertainty, individuals create opportunities to learn and grow. Consider Jeff Bezos, who left a secure career in finance to start Amazon. His decision to take a chance on an unproven idea led to one of the most influential companies in history. This example demonstrates how embracing challenges and uncertainty can lead to extraordinary achievements. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in developing a growth mindset. Acknowledging that failure is a natural part of the learning process allows individuals to move forward without being paralyzed by fear or self-doubt. Viewing mistakes as temporary and specific rather than permanent and personal helps maintain motivation and optimism. This shift in perspective encourages continuous improvement rather than discouragement. A growth mindset is not just about achieving success, but about enjoying the journey of learning and self-improvement. By focusing on effort, embracing challenges, and reflecting on lessons from adversity, individuals can unlock their potential and achieve meaningful growth. It is a mindset that empowers people to adapt, innovate, and thrive, no matter the circumstances. Letting go is a fundamental practice in achieving inner peace and emotional freedom. The story of the two monks and the woman at the river offers a profound illustration of this principle. Two monks, one elder and one younger, are traveling together when they encounter a woman struggling to cross a river. The elder monk, despite their vow of not touching women, carries her across and continues on his way. Hours later, the younger monk, unable to contain his frustration, questions the elder about breaking the vow. The elder monk responds calmly, "I set her down at the river hours ago. Why are you still carrying her?" This story highlights the futility of clinging to past actions or judgments, underscoring the power of letting go. In modern life, we often carry emotional burdens far longer than necessary. Whether it's regret over past decisions, resentment toward others, or attachment to outcomes we cannot control, these mental weights limit our potential for happiness and growth. Take Oprah Winfrey as an example, a figure known worldwide for her incredible success. Oprah has spoken openly about overcoming her challenging childhood, marked by poverty and abuse, by refusing to let her past define her future. Instead, she chose to let go of resentment and focus on building a life of purpose and contribution, demonstrating the transformative power of release. Letting go also involves releasing attachment to outcomes, which is particularly relevant in today's achievement-driven culture. Many people tie their self-worth to their successes, but this creates a cycle of anxiety and dissatisfaction. Consider Michael Jordan, who faced repeated setbacks early in his basketball career, including being cut from his high school team. Instead of dwelling on failure, he embraced it as a learning experience, famously saying, "I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Jordan's ability to let go of disappointment allowed him to focus on continuous improvement, ultimately leading to his legendary career. The practice of letting go can be cultivated through mindful acceptance. This involves acknowledging emotions and situations without judgment, and then consciously choosing not to dwell on them. A powerful exercise is to reflect on something causing stress or frustration and visualize setting it down, much like the elder monk in the story. Meditation practices that focus on observing thoughts and feelings as passing clouds can also build this skill. For instance, when a thought arises during meditation, rather than clinging to it or pushing it away, you simply acknowledge it and let it pass. Social media provides a contemporary example of where letting go is vital. The constant comparison and the chase for likes or validation can trap individuals in a cycle of attachment and dissatisfaction. Setting boundaries around social media use and recognizing that external approval is fleeting can help individuals focus on what truly matters. Ultimately, letting go is not about apathy or avoidance. It's about choosing freedom over fixation. By releasing what no longer serves us, we create space for peace, growth, and authenticity. Like the elder monk at the river, we must ask ourselves, what are we still carrying that we should have left behind? Authentic leadership is rooted in integrity, self-awareness, and a genuine commitment to empowering others. The story of bamboo's steady growth serves as a metaphor for this type of leadership. Bamboo spends years growing strong roots underground before it shoots up rapidly, illustrating the importance of unseen preparation and resilience. This parallels the journey of authentic leaders who invest time in understanding their values, honing their skills, and building trust before achieving visible success. Authentic leadership is not about quick wins, but about sustained impact and growth, which inspires those around them. One prominent example is Nelson Mandela, whose leadership transformed South Africa. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, during which he reflected deeply on his vision for equality and justice. Rather than emerging embittered, he focused on reconciliation and unity, embodying the principle of authenticity. His leadership was not about imposing power, but about empowering others to believe in and work toward a shared vision. Mandela's ability to lead authentically, even in the face of immense adversity, demonstrates the profound strength of staying true to one's values. Living authentically as a leader means aligning actions with core beliefs. This authenticity fosters trust, as people naturally gravitate toward leaders whose words and actions are consistent. Oprah Winfrey, another influential figure, built her media empire on the foundation of authenticity. Her ability to connect deeply with her audience stems from her openness and genuine curiosity about the human experience. Oprah's leadership style empowers others by encouraging them to embrace their own stories and live truthfully. Empowering others is a hallmark of authentic leadership. This involves recognizing the potential in others and creating an environment where they can thrive. Former President Barack Obama exemplified this during his tenure, particularly in his approach to teamwork. Known for surrounding himself with diverse perspectives, Obama fostered collaboration and encouraged innovation by allowing others to bring their best ideas to the table. His leadership style demonstrated trust and humility, hallmarks of authenticity that inspired those around him. The practice of authentic leadership begins with self-awareness. A helpful exercise is to identify core values and evaluate how daily actions align with them. For instance, if integrity is a core value, a leader should consistently make decisions that reflect fairness and transparency, even when facing challenges. Another exercise involves reflecting on the metaphor of bamboo, considering how unseen efforts, such as building skills or cultivating relationships, contribute to long-term success. Leaders can also empower others by leading through example. This means embodying the principles they wish to see in their teams or communities. Authenticity fosters an environment of psychological safety, where others feel valued and motivated to contribute. In the workplace, for example, a leader who openly admits mistakes and learns from them sets a tone of humility and continuous improvement. Ultimately, authentic leadership is about aligning with one's true self while uplifting others. It requires patience, introspection, and a commitment to steady growth, like the bamboo's roots. By living authentically, leaders inspire trust, loyalty, and a sense of purpose, creating a ripple effect that empowers individuals and communities alike. As we come to the end of this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect on the transformation that is possible when we turn inward and focus on ourselves. Think about what we've explored today. The simple yet profound idea that within each of us lies the potential for clarity, peace, and purpose. In a world that constantly demands our attention and scatters our energy, reclaiming the ability to focus on ourselves is not just a luxury, it's essential. When you truly embrace self-focus, you're not just improving your ability to navigate life's challenges. You're cultivating a deeper connection with your authentic self. It's about finding strength in stillness, direction in mindfulness, and wisdom in simplicity. This is the essence of Zen, seeing life clearly, moment by moment, and living it fully. Remember the Zen teaching. You should sit in meditation for 20 minutes every day, unless you are too busy. Then you should sit for an hour. While this might sound paradoxical, it holds a profound truth. When life feels overwhelming, the solution isn't to do more, but to pause, breathe, and refocus. This is how we rediscover balance and resilience. Let me ask you this. How would your life change if you prioritized even a few minutes a day to ground yourself? How much more peaceful, focused, and fulfilled would you feel if you practiced the lessons we discussed today? Now, here's your invitation. Start small, but start today. Maybe it's 5 minutes of mindful breathing, a brief pause before reacting to a situation, or even journaling about your thoughts at the end of the day. Whatever it is, let it be your step toward greater self-awareness and transformation. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What resonated most with you? What small steps are you taking to bring more Zen into your daily life? Share your experiences in the comments below, not just for me, but for everyone in our Zen Mind Journey community. Together, we can learn, grow, and inspire each other on this path. If today's video brought you a moment of peace or clarity, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people seeking the same wisdom. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when we share new videos about Zen, mindfulness, and personal transformation. This is only the beginning of what we can uncover together. Each video, each lesson, is a step further on this journey toward living with purpose and clarity. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time and energy, and for committing to something as powerful as self-transformation. Let me leave you with one final Zen-inspired thought. When the mind is still, the whole universe surrenders. Remember, the peace and clarity you seek aren't somewhere out there. They're already within you, waiting to be realized. Until next time, take care of your mind, nurture your soul, and remember that every step you take towards self-awareness is a step toward a more meaningful, more joyful life. See you on the next leg of this Zen journey.